I had to find a new way, because light and darkness cannot live in the same household, and I was the light, so I had to go and do what was best for my 2 little boys, so that way they never had to see that abuse. Yeah.
So today we're back here in Garden Grove, California with Jennifer, and it's been 7 months since we've seen you. How are you doing, Jennifer?
I'm doing okay.
What's been, anything going on in the last 7 months you'd like to share with us?
Nothing new.
Just same old, same old?
Same old, same old.
So refresh my memory, where are you from originally?
Costa Mesa.
Oh, okay. And how long have you been here hanging out on the beach?
For about 3 years now.
And what was the situation that led you over here?
My husband used to beat me, so I had to find a new way, because light and darkness cannot live in the same household, and I was the light, so I had to go and do what was best for my 2 little boys, so that way they never had to see that abuse. Yeah.
Does your ex have the 2 boys?
Yeah.
And then how do you make money out here? Panhandle, Boost?
Well, I'm a working girl, doing car dates and stuff.
And how long have you been doing that?
For a long time, for like practically all my life.
Did you ever have like a typical 9-to-5 job?
Yeah, I worked at an Ambassador Inn in St. George, Utah, from 16 to 18 years old. I had a part-time job.
Are drugs a part of your life?
Yeah.
And what drug do you abuse?
Fentanyl.
How long have you been doing fentanyl?
Ever since it came out.
I honestly don't know. How long do you think that's been?
Probably about 7 years.
Oh, wow.
4 or 5 years.
And just out of curiosity, how does it make you feel, the fentanyl?
Good. It makes me, like, it numbs me. I don't have to feel like emotional, like it kind of like, it's a painkiller for me too, because I have a bad sciatic nerve problem in my lower back, so it helps with the pain and helps me stay numb to everything that I'm going through, or, you know, due to the fact that I'm not at home with my boys, you know, doing what was best for them, you know. I just didn't want them to see that, so I knew I was just doing what was best for them, you know? It wasn't about me.
Any chance of recovering and get a productive life going so you can see them like on your terms at your place or something like that?
I was never good enough for him, and it wouldn't matter if I made any changes, because it would still be the same. Like, I can never get those years back, you know? And no, I don't plan to do any better, because I've just learned to accept that that's how I am and that's what I do, and I just don't want to change. I feel like I already accepted myself how I am. I don't want to change. So.
How old are you?
28. My birthday's next month on April 21st, and I'll be turning 29.
And I'm sure it's very dangerous out here. Anything crazy happen to you, or do you see anything crazy happen to anybody else?
No.
Have your belongings ever been stolen?
Yeah, so many times. Yeah.
And how does that happen? You just take a little snooze and next thing you know it's gone?
Yep. nodding out and stuff. Yep.
And no friends to watch it for that amount of time?
No, nobody cares about anybody anymore.
And then, so we didn't film for like 3 months, and then recently we see people actually like hanging over, like bent over on drugs, like they can't even stand up. Is that all new? Because I don't remember seeing that, or was that like then?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that.
Recently though, right? Or has
Yeah.
it been like that?
Yeah, it's been changing. A lot of people can't handle it. I got this girl high, and she was doing that, hanging over, like fucking nodding out, and it's totally unbelievable. I'm like, wow, dude. It's so embarrassing to be around that. I'm like, okay, I gotta go.
And that's because the drug's too strong, or they just can't handle it, or why is that? Do you think? I don't know. Why is
Because they do more than they should.
And then, like, what does a typical day look like for you?
Every day I'm trying to make $180. Yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I made $180. And then, yeah, my goal is to make $180 today again. It's just a certain amount that I need.
And what does that cover?
That covers a 3-pack of Fetty. So I'll be good for about 4 days, so.
And if you could have some kind of like dream job or something that you're trained with, or something you'd like to do, what would that be?
Well, I always wanted to be like a school psychologist, or like a teacher for little kids. I always wanted to be a teacher for little kids. I mean, I was in the Olympics for volleyball and swimming, and I went very far with my athletic things. I was in the Rio Olympics, and I was doing that for a long time.
And then what happened? How did you go from being in the Olympics to, how did the drugs come a part of your life?
It was like, I wanted to try the needle for the first time, and somebody gave me heroin instead, and that's what got me addicted, you know?
And then lastly, Jennifer, do you by chance have any social media information in case somebody wants to reach out to you, or like a Cash App, in case somebody wants to donate some money to help you out?
Do I have a Cash App? Yeah, I do.
Do you want to give us that, and we can put it on your video description?
I'm trying to think. I think it was, I don't remember what it was. I think it was, I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, because I don't think that's going to work. Okay. I can give you Bob's number in case you want to try to remember, start a new one.
Make a new one? I'll make a new one.
Okay, I can give you Bob's number, and then you can call him, or you can email it to the video, or I don't know, you go to our YouTube, Street Disclosures, there should be an email there, right? Does that sound good?
Okay.
Okay. It's up to you. Would you rather have Bob's number and you can send him a text or something?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give that to you. And then lastly, are you okay if we use the interview on our YouTube channel?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Jennifer.